Hey guys, it's Tess at My Pathway to Books, and I'm here with Michele.
Hi! I thought you were going to say my whole name.
Oh, she is Michele G, as in goat, Miller.
Yes, that's what it stands for.
And she is the author of Never Let You Fall.
Yes.
I'm glad I got that right. That would be embarrassing.
Thank you. Yes, that's good.
And I'm going to ask her questions because I told her I was going to.
Yay.
Yay. You ready?
Michele doesn't like Skype. Yes. I'm ready.
All right.
Shoot.
So, where did this idea come from, and why did you exactly decide to start writing Never Let You Fall?
Okay, so the idea, I don't really know where it came from. There was a day in the car. I had wanted to write forever. Okay, I wrote growing up, obviously, and raised kids and just kind of put it to the side. But there was a day in the car when I was talking to my son, who is 14 now, so at the time he was probably 12 and a half, because it's been like 2 years almost. And I was just like, I'm going to write a book, and there's going to be a guardian, and he's got to protect a girl, and she's going to be the key to something. That was my synopsis. I was like, I don't know what she's the key to, but she's the key to something.
Yeah.
And he's guarding her, and that was it. And so I kind of sat on that for I guess 2 years.
Wow.
And it's weird that was just kind of what I knew I wanted, and so I finally decided, okay, I'm going to write this book about the guardian and the key. Not that she's a key, but that was the
Man,
thing.
why didn't that become the title?
I know, the guardian and the key. Dang, maybe book 2. Maybe book 2 can have
Yeah, there we go.
Key. So yeah, so that was kind of it. That was where it kind of came from.
Awesome. So what were you most surprised about while writing?
I get that a lot. Nothing. I mean, I really have to say nothing. This one, when I finally decided I was going to sit down and write it, I will say I've mentioned several times, I kind of decided after going to Y'all Fest back in November with you, were there, and Nancy Strait talked to me and told me, you can do this, you could write a book, you should try it. So I came home from that, and that was November of last year. Yeah. And so mostly, all of November and December, I wrote 100, 200 words, and then stop. A day, I'd write, and then I'd be that's horrible. And I'd write some more. I'd handwrite it even. And I kept just writing this random, and I had probably 20 different books. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even writing the Guardian and the Key. I was writing other books. And my husband, I even actually wrote about 10,000 words to a book and then stopped and started writing something else. And my husband finally was like, what are you doing? Don't get, he was all mad at me. He's like, go back to that book. But I knew they weren't talking to me. Yeah. So that finally, right around probably the end of December, 1st of January, that's when Never Let You Fall spoke to me. And as soon as I finally realized where I wanted to start it, it just went. And so, I guess that was the only surprise is how easy, once I really hit on it, how easy it came. Because then it was just I just wrote. The only other surprise was the ending, because that was not where I really initially intended to end it. So, but I can't tell you about that because that gives it away. Sorry.
That ending. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
So, what was the hardest thing about writing or publishing?
The hardest part for publishing, obviously, is knowing what to do. Mm-hmm. Just, you just decide, okay, I want to do this, and I'm going to do it myself instead of trying to go through the whole hoops and, loops of trying to find someone to buy it and publish it for you. So just figuring that all out. But the author community in general, obviously, is so helpful that most of my questions were totally answered by Facebook. You know, like you just like send messages. The indie community is so helpful. Thank you. So that made it easy, but it was hard to know where to go. And then as far as writing it, wait, what was the other part? Yeah, what was the hard part?
Just like, what was the hardest thing for you?
Yeah, I guess that was it. Like just knowing what to do. Oh, and second guessing. I guess like you just second guess yourself. Like, okay, does this sound stupid? Or like, yeah, I mean, everyone wonders. Okay, is this even right, or is it in my head? I think I sent several people little lines, and I'm like, okay, it sounds really good to me, but is this stupid to you? Like, does this make sense? So that's hard, just to like trust yourself.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give someone that is just starting out?
What advice? Trust yourself. Actually, I mean, I make fun of that, but I would say trust yourself. I mean, I think like I think that was probably the best thing I heard from some different authors was like, if you like what you're writing, if it's something that you would read and not everyone's going to like everything, obviously. So if you were to just do what you think feels really good and then definitely get a professional or quasi-professional, editor. Or beta readers, people to read it, like to make sure that you're not just going way off the deep end, but
right.
Writing really weird stuff. But just trust that what you like is what someone's going to like. Because, even the greatest quote unquote books out there don't have a fan, not everyone's a fan.
Right.
So, that would be my biggest advice is just, and then obviously get entrenched in social media. Like get on Facebook, get on Twitter, get on Goodreads, get on indie groups, meet people and be yourself. Don't like bombard people with buy my book or talk to me and tell me this, but make friends with people. And because they're a big help. Like you.
I like friends.
Yes, we like friends. And don't be afraid to ask people questions.
Yes, definitely.
Questions are good.
So what was your favorite, or who, I guess, was your favorite character to write?
Swoon. Xander. Xander was my favorite. Obviously, if you haven't read it, I know you have, but Never Let You Fall has 2 points of view. So Xander and Sky. Obviously, I guess you would think Sky is kind of the more main character. But Xander was very, easy to write.
Yeah.
Even though he's a guy. Because his loyalty was just easy to, I don't know. I guess because just as a girl that, like, I basically wrote what you would want, what I would want in a guy. Just that steadfast, absolutely loyal to the core kind of thing. So it made him easy to write because it was just, I just kind of thought of all the things I like.
Yeah, you know what you like to hear.
Yeah, what you wanted to hear and what my husband tells me every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
How romantic.
I'll just throw that in there for him.
So, what are you currently working on?
I'm working on Facebook and Twitter. No. I am working on book 2. I'm not working on it as good as I would like to work on it. I know where it's going, so I'm working on that, and then have another little side project. I'm hoping to kind of do back-to-back books, like August and September. That's kind of ambitious at the moment, because with school getting out, it's been hard lately to write. So hopefully I can get back in the groove. Yeah, book 2.
Maybe I should stop talking to you a little.
Exactly. Twitter and Facebook are evil. No, they're not. Not really. But yeah.
They're very distracting.
They are very distracting. Yes, they are.
Because you just love all the people on there.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
it's like a necessary evil. It's a necessary distraction, honestly, because it's like, for those who are watching that don't know, Tess and Sarah Ashley Jones, it's such a big mouthful to say it out loud, Sarah Ashley Jones, are like writing partners in critique, and we talk all the time, and so like you have to have Facebook all day long so that I can be like, hey, give me a name, or hey, how does this sound? But, what happens is those little, hey, give me a name, comes out to be 50 minutes later of, oh, did you see so-and-so's, la la la, did you watch this? Oh, listen to this song. Hey,
we definitely have a lot of those listen to this songs.
Yeah.
This is my last writing inspiration. I'm sure you'll find it inspirational too. 1 hour later.
But it's all for the cause.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So I know we're going to get to meet up at UtopiaCon.
Yay!
What are you most excited about it?
Okay, so I'll be the fangirl at the moment. Because as the fangirl, there's one person who writes some very awesome books about angels that I absolutely adore. I'm like, do I have it back here? But it's not. It's in my room. Which is Amy Bartol. So Amy obviously writes the Premonition series. And Reed Wellington. So, yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to meeting Amy. Just because I love her, and she's been a big inspiration of mine. So that's like my big thing. But no, honestly, meeting everybody, like putting, like not humans, putting humans.
They weren't humans before this.
Humans with people, though. Putting bodies with names, like what is that? I already have faces, obviously, on Facebook. I know what they look like. Although there are a few that use little pictures, and I don't know what they look like. I can think of one particular person that I'm like, I have no idea, and I can't wait to actually meet her, and I won't give her name away because I won't embarrass her. So I can be like, oh, that's your face, because she uses a book cover. She knows who she is, but she always uses a book cover. I've never seen her real face.
That's going to be interesting.
And so it's weird. Yeah.
I'm glad people will have name tags.
Yes. Oh, gosh, yes. But, no, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. And to going to Nashville. Like, I've never been to Nashville. And my hubby's coming. So, be kind of a cool little getaway. And, I don't really have, like, honestly, everything about it. And I get to be on panel with you.
Yes.
Yay. Talk about blogging stuff with, like, the awesome Addison and Nancy Strait and Amy. Addison Moore, I should have said her name. I think she's the only Addison out there, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to all of it. All of it.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Do you have any final words or words to your fans?
Final words. I feel like Miss America. And I would like to ask for world peace. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, why is that the hardest thing for me to answer? Final words. Peace out, mother. No, now I have the giggles. Final words. Thank you. I don't know. Obviously, I mean, I wrote, and I seriously, although my husband kept telling me, okay, you're going to write and you're going to sell books. And I kept saying, no, I'm not. I'm going to write, and I'm going to be able to say, I wrote. Finally. I wrote a book, after years of being nagged by him to write a book. So I wrote a book, and people actually bought it. And I think I told you or Sarah actually recently, I was like, my plan was to sell 5 or 6 books. And that was going to be okay because I wrote a book.
Yeah.
And it's done better than that. So, I thank you. That's awesome. I feel blessed.